What's up, everybody? Kyle here. A cool little thing happened. The kids all went to cousin camp with grandma. Rachel's doing some Nordstrom sale with all her friends, so I said, all right, I've wanted to fish Moses Lake and catch walleye for a long time, so pulled up to Moses Lake solo. I'm already out on the water. Got the new boat. I'll give it a run around later, but we're already out on the water. We're already fishing. No bites or anything, but I've only fished for walleye once. And I've caught one and I ate one. It was the best fish, or top 3 fish I've ever had. So I want to mimic that and make my own fish walleye sandwich. That's the only goal by the end of this video. We'll have a little fun. I got Club Loogie parked at the boat launch. That's probably getting jacked right now with all my stuff in it. It's a little windy out here, a little lonely. We got fish on the fish finder. We're getting a little shallow though, that's not good. A little fish on the fish finder, and we're gonna see what we can do. I'm actually starving, but I'm just gonna eat what I got in my cooler. Ooh, I see some fish down low. Got any movement? Any movement? Nope. It's tough fishing walleye because you gotta kind of work the bottom, and when you're fishing with 2 poles, it's tough with the tangles, but I'm gonna make it happen. Actually, I probably shouldn't be I'm holding the camera in this, and I probably should get out the little suction mount thing that I use or bought and never use. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully the wind dies down here in a little bit, or I do have to go to a meeting for old Atlas Earth at 2 o'clock, so I might have to go find a little cove to pretend like I'm working out of. So let's do it. I don't have my thing, but something's big is ripping me. It's jumping. Oh my gosh. Is this ass? Oh no. I don't have my head mount on. Do I try just to hold it? Head mount? It's pull and drag. Tighten me up. I think I lost it. Oh, it's there. Yeah. What do we got? This is chaos. It literally I just turned the camera off and we're on something. What do we have? It looked like a trout. Oh, it is a nice ass trout. What the? Oh my gosh, don't bust me off. All right. I wasn't expecting that. I need a head cam. That's a nice ass trout. This is chaos with just one person. Let's see if I can net it one hand. Oh my gosh, that's a nice trout. What the hell? What the? No way. Is that a trout? I mean, what the? Ah! Look at that thing. I mean, I'm using a basic walleye setup. Oh, okay. All right, let's think here. First, let's get this guy. In the live well. I'm not even sure on regulations, but okay. Wow, that was sweet. But I need the head cam so I can actually film it properly here. All right, I'm gonna bust this guy out, get the live well, and I'll show it to you. All right, complete chaos. We now have the suction camera set up, but look at this thing. Dude, check out that trout. Don't shake on me. It is a nice ass trout. I have no clue the condition of the meat. I've never had good luck with trout. We're here for walleye. Send this guy. There she goes. Great, now we gotta go on a rescue mission. What the hell? There she goes. Oh, sister. There she goes. All right, there we go. She came back up, she just went back down. Now I don't have to feel guilty. I didn't think that the first fish I would get out here was a fat trout. Definitely cool. Could have had some red meat in it, doubt it, but trout just doesn't really do much for me. And it sucks because near my house, it's like mainly all trout. But I'm like using like a traditional bass walleye rig. I just didn't think a huge trout would be hitting it, but it's tipped with a worm, so pretty much you throw a worm on anything and happen, I guess. But we're back to going after the walleye. That was wild. And it's kind of iffy, it's windy here. If the wind dies down, I'll give you a little boat rundown, but the reason I came here is because everywhere was supposed to be windy, just not as windy here. So it's a little gusty, but not much chop on the water. I'm ready to do another fish, though. That was sweet. We've been out here for a couple hours now. I'm about to go dock a beach to get a little meeting in and a little snacky, maybe get out of the wind. I feel a walleye coming. I feel like I'm set up properly now. Maybe I was a little too high in the water column, but I think we're good now. I see some fish down on the bottom, right where this guy's at. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling great about a walleye sandwich right now. But once we get out of the wind, we'll do a little boat rundown. Even though I got a boat to go fishing with people, I am still by myself. Where do I fish for walleye this time of year on Moses Lake? It's summer July. Alder Street fill. Under the I-90 bridge. Deeper channel zones. Okay. So that's the I-90 bridge right there. Trolling 0.5 to 1.2. Okay. Could kind of slow it down a little bit here. Just a little tough with the wind, but it current seams under the bridge. Okay. We're gonna hit the bridge that's right there. So ChatGPT said, and I don't make my own decisions. All right, few hours in, and I came up with a theory here. Every single time on this boat that I've opened up and caught a big trout immediately, it's been downhill from there. That's the third time that I've caught a trout right out of the gates, a massive trout, and that is, we still got all day, so keep that in mind. We're fishing in the middle of the day, not the ideal time to be fishing anyway. But it seems every time that big trout hits, it tells all its little buddies down there to watch out for that guy in that boat. So we'll kind of see what happens. We're still trying hard. We got lots of time left. I could go for a sandwich right now. Not a big fan of being under a freeway bridge, but still no walleye. We're growing impatient. And I went to the wrong I-90 bridge. Apparently it's supposed to be the other I-90 bridge. It's alright. Same positive. Alright, while we troll into this bridge, why don't we give a little boat rundown? The wind isn't as bad here. But there's a launch right there and a nice little park. What the? Oh, big old fish just jumped right there. Well, let's check this out. This is a pretty sweet boat. The whole philosophy behind the boat is the kayak is lonely, and I want to bring more people out on the boat, but not too many people. So according to regulations, this only fits 6 people or 775 pounds. 775 pounds is probably a little less than 4 adults. So not that many adults can come on. 6-person regulation. I have a buddy who has a boat, like a surf boat, and they pile on like 16 people, and it's like my worst nightmare. So I said, kind of a big boat for me by myself. Me by myself is actually perfect, but another adult or 2 and maybe a couple kids up front, like that's like the perfect size. These seats right here pop up, so nice and comfortable there. We got the live well here with nothing in it, obviously. It's got the 115 motor. If you're curious what it is, I think it's the Lund 1775 Adventure aluminum boat. My favorite part is like with all the kids and stuff on here, you got all your rods and your battery chargers, and you know, there's a spots for 10 rods down here. So pretty nice little setup. Now keep in mind, my whole life I've said I will never get a boat. I'll never get a boat. And then I got the kayak and started getting lonely. And then I ended up getting a boat. Now, because, you know, it's like I felt kind of guilty for taking off without the kids and stuff. So out of guilt, I decided to snag this. But it's got like the perfect amount of storage. Like if I wanted to, it's big enough to go, you know, Lake Roosevelt and just beach it for the night. And it's not a very complicated boat. And that's what I kind of wanted to avoid. You know, I live very close to Puget Sound, where a lot of people salmon fish and go out on the Sound, but I've never had a boat before, and I didn't want to start with something along those lines. And I've been out there a bunch with people on boats. But I was like, no, I'm going to start on do the lake stuff. Like I never fished this direction of the state. I'm going to do the lake stuff. And then if I decide down the line, this can go out on Puget Sound. But if I do decide down the line, you know, boats hold their value. I'll get rid of this and then get something that I can go out there with. But, it's got a cool little trolling motor up here that I had a little add-on that lasts for a while. There's no kicker motor in the back. So the trolling speeds aren't that crazy, but other than that, so far it's been sweet. The perfect size. Like I said, less kids, the best. Not that I don't like kids and stuff, but, you know, when your kids start inviting their friends and stuff, and things could get chaotic fast. And so it's just like, sorry, I can't. 6 people, $775. But yeah, so I did it. I said I would never do it, but apparently, and I did from shopping around. I bought this new, but from shopping around, I realized that you can't really find a used version, you know, a couple-year-old boat. Like you can, but there's not many, and they're almost the same exact price as a brand new one. So I just got a brand new one, and hopefully it holds its value. I don't really plan on getting rid of it anytime soon, unless everything comes crashing down. But yeah, that's the boat. And so hopefully we ride it out and catch a bunch of fish together. Maybe not this video, but many to come. Back to walleye. I'm a little nervous here. I'm about to beach it, and it's not like uncommon. It's just I've never really done it, and especially by myself. But we're living. Maybe I'll just get stuck here for a week. Never have to go home to my family. Nice sandy bottom. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Not too bad. I believe if I hop off of here and pull it a little forward, some weight will come off. A couple weird bugs. I think. Oh yeah. Now. Okay. Make sure I can get it off. Oh, this is my dream here. I think that's good. Honestly, this looks like a good spot for a call. Come on, how is that not sweet? I mean, I know people in the area too if I get stuck, but people do this all the time. Like, this ain't nothing new. I'm just nervous being by myself. Look at this sweet little, I mean, it's a kind of a steep beach, but good spot for Starlink and a business call. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for, but whatever, we'll see. See if we can get a little crappie before the call. I can show my friends some fish. And I say crappie like I'm an expert. I've only ever caught a couple of them just this last weekend, so still kind of learning. And I don't even know if they would be right here, but we're gonna find out. Cool. All right, talk to you guys later. Love you. I didn't expect an hour-long call, but luckily I brought the solar panel to charge the Jackery, to charge the Starlink, because that worked great. So I got my AirPods in. All right, let's get back to it. The weather's died down a little bit of wind, but I'm ready to get a walleye, to get that walleye sandwich. I am getting a little concerned about my truck just sitting at the launch for so long, but pretty sure I didn't have to pay. But if it's gone, it's gone. We'll just live out here. Dude, this pole got hit and I thought something came off, and then I let it sit for 10 minutes setting up cameras and stuff, and I got a fat walleye on. No way. I'm a little tangled. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, it's a walleye. Can I net it? A solo netter? Oh my gosh. That's a nice ass walleye. Oh, I got it. Holy shit, it's a monster. No way. No way. I did it. I did it. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to untangle this first. Like I said, I've caught a walleye before. A little tiny one. This one is not tiny at all. No way. No, I'm gonna lose it. Heel, boy. Oh no, I'm about to lose it. What am I doing? All right. I haven't got to use this thing before. Oh, geez, he's on it. Sorry, buddy. Let's go. Look at that monster. I mean, monster for my terms. I've only caught, this is my second one ever. Holy. Wow. I'm like afraid to touch it. The thing is, I don't even know that much about walleye, but I know they got some spiky stuff on them and some sharp stuff. That's how much research I did not do. But look at that thing. Wow. We got one. First walleye ever in the boat. I'll pick it up here later. It's got some, look at those chompers. Hell yeah. It was weird. I saw it hit and I'm like, oh, I lost it. And it didn't really fight. And then I was like, they probably stole my worm. And then I came back and reeled in. I'm like, why is this so heavy? I assumed it was just on some gunk. But look at that guy. I wish I had a little, I'm like nervous on where to touch it. I'm kind of a little girl when it comes to this stuff. But first walleye, baby. Let's get some more. That's my 22-inch walleye right there. I'll need one of those. All right, I got all the rods pulled in. Couple little nibbles. Other than that, just the one monster. All right, guys, so I do this a lot where I film a whole video, and once I catch a fish and I'm kind of tired, I'm like, man, why would anybody even want to watch this? Why would somebody want to watch me eat? But I watch people eat all the time. Some of the channels I watch, I'm always watching people eat. So I brought all the stuff to the spot. I had my meeting. We're back. It's in the shade, a little out of the wind. I'm just gonna whip up right here the fish sandwich I promised you. And I got a little sunburn. Oh well. Fish sandwich I promised you. We're whipping that up right here, right now. I'm all out here by myself. People are still fishing. I kind of got the itch to go fish, but I got to make this and eat it. Do it all in one day. So let's get this thing filleted and let's make that sandwich. I have a feeling I forgot something, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. Also, why I wanted to come out here on the beach is to fillet it out here so I can get rid of the carcass. Got me. Nope. Pike Pier Fisherman. Should have smelt it before I grabbed it. Smells fine to me. Oh, it looks like the breading's sticking. Cool. Some pieces have a lot more seasoning than others. I'm actually starving today. I've kind of gone almost all day without eating. Little snacks I got from Walmart, but for the most part, I haven't really eaten much. And I hope this is as good as I remember. It's not like an eater size. I think it's a bigger size, which isn't necessarily an eater one, but I think it's on the low end of the big size. So as long as it's kind of good as the first one I had, then I'm good to go. But we're doing it. This is first time out on the boat. This is kind of like my first like real like catch and cook that I've done on a vessel. Oh, actually, I think in one video I made like a breakfast sandwich, but get out of here, bees. I hate bees. Get out. Get out of here. But there's not really any boat activity out here, so I'm not worried about this kind of launching off, and it is fairly sturdy. Oh, that's why. But I'm beat. It's kind of, I've been kind of trying to post more videos, and you do these videos, but you're kind of just exhausted by the end, and you kind of feel guilty because you're not really churching up your personality at the end, you know? You're kind of just like, But the goal is to make this fish sandwich, and we're making the fish sandwich. Oh, we got sizzle. Okay. Probably like some more sizzle. A little more sizzle. More sizzle. Come on. Did I mention how dangerous this was? Ooh, we're sizzling. It's what we set out to do, guys. This is crazy. Ah, why don't I do this more often? All right, please remind me again what I told you we were gonna do at the beginning of this video. Remind me. So we're gonna make a fish sandwich out of walleye. There's the final product. Possibly could taste like but it'll taste better just because I know I just caught it a little bit ago and let it sit for 3 hours with no ice. And not too bad. I think I made a mistake with the pepper jack. Should have went cheddar. Kind of like a fish fillet sandwich, but oh well. It does have some crunch. The tartar sauce is alright. Wish I had a little better seasoning. That brioche bun is sweet. I'd call it a success. Sandwich is bomb, actually. Just I need a little more salt. That's all it needs. A little more salt. The meat is so flaky. You know, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I make these videos. I'm like, why the hell would somebody want to watch me catch a fish and then eat it? And I just gotta think, like, I watch people play video games. I watch people do whatever. I watch people catch fish and eat it. Maybe it'll motivate me more. If you guys tell me you want to see more, I'll keep making more. You don't got to tell me. I know you're going to say yeah. All right. Treat for you, Seagull. I'm full. He didn't even eat the fish. He ate the bread. Oh, he is yamming that bread down. Bro, you're going to choke. Oh my gosh. You all right? Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta deal with this death trap here. Uh-oh, Seagull. He's choking. All right, guys, I appreciate you coming along with me. Goodbye, my love. Woo. Still pretty lonely out here all by myself on a boat.